Well, we're about 4 weeks out from the 100K, and I am training on course this week. So I was able to make it up here in the mountains, doing about half of the course today, so 30 miles, and then we'll split up the last 30 over the next 2 days. I'm roughly 3 miles in. It's a slight steady climb on this gravel road to start out with, so pretty good effort. These are the miles you have to run if you want to be competitive, so that's what we're training for. Really glad I came here to do this trial run, because I've got off course a couple times, and I'll be doing this section in the dark. The race starts at 4 a.m. so as long as I'm going at the pace I want to, I'll be doing this in the dark. And these trails are not very trafficked, it looks like. They'll be covered in leaves, so it's going to be a little harder navigating and seeing the trail. So just knowing the route, really good experience. Also, just got stung by a yellow jacket or something about a tenth of a mile back. It hurts pretty bad on my right leg, but oh, part of it, I guess. So right now we're basically going straight up this little knob. It's just short switchbacks, steep climb. I think this is the Pilot Mountain climb, which people say is brutal. So I believe that's the Blue Ridge Parkway, which is what I got across. Guess I'm going somewhere over there. Gorgeous, gorgeous view. Some lakes, looks like over there. Heck of a climb up here. but I feel pretty good. My left leg is hurting a little bit, so trying to manage that. Bee sting still hurts, but not too bad. Sends chills up my leg and into my back. Hate bee stings and the feeling they give, but we're at the top of this mountain. I think we dived down and then got another steep climb up over the Blue Ridge Parkway and up the Black Balsam Line. So I believe this descends pretty steeply and it's not going to be very fast with the leaves and the rocks and how much it switchbacks. So just got to pay attention. Looks like we're going straight up. Yep. I'm looking on the maps. This is like a 40% grade or something like that. So, very steep climb. I think it's about 3/4 of a mile to the top. Almost there. Yes, I am surviving. Other than taking a few wrong turns, falling once, getting stung by a bee. It's not coming up my nose. Left leg hurting. 2 big climbs. I am alive. Beautiful. Beautiful views. Can't wait till I get to the top. You can see on the other side. Left leg is hurting pretty good now. So, got about 9 more miles to go. So, it's gonna be grinding out. Up yesterday. I believe that's Looking Glass right there. Gorgeous views. We came up over from this side somewhere in the Black Balds. The wind's a little chilly, but did 32 miles total yesterday. Took a few wrong turns. So that added to some of the mileage. But got about 20 to do today. Legs are a little bit sore, so I'm going to be managing that, not pushing too hard. Just don't want to wear myself out or cause an injury this close to the race. And then we got mostly downhill, I believe, today. We did about 8,000 feet of elevation gain yesterday. There's only about 11,000 total for this course, so the last 40 miles is only 3,000 feet of elevation gain, mostly elevation loss. But with that said, we're getting ready to get started on the route here. Oh yeah. This is what makes this so hard. Not much of a trail. Covered in leaves. So you can't see the rocks or the roots. But that's okay. That was a little waterfall. Running on like this old service road. So this is where I'm gonna have to make time on race day. There's the second waterfall. So the course is different from the last 2 years. So the first year they had the original course. Then of course in 2024 they had Hurricane Helene. Did a lot of damage here in western North Carolina in the mountains. So certain sections were closed, so they had to do an alternate route. And I believe where we're at now is part of that alternate route. And the race director got a lot of feedback from that alternate route. People saying they enjoyed it, they enjoyed seeing the waterfalls. And so this year, the race director combined the original course and the alternate to kind of get the best of both routes. So still go to the top of the Balds, Tennant Mountain, Pilot Mountain, and in the back half you're doing a little more like service road where you see some waterfalls and things. So very scenic, very cool race. You gonna follow me? Tried to call the caller phone number, but I don't think he feels like running. No. Don't have good service. So I really don't know the name of this road either, so don't know how much help I would be to the guy. But it's got a tracking collar, so yeah, hopefully he knows where it's at. Third level full. This really reminds me of some of the stuff I run back home. I have some game lands that have trails like this. So, very familiar. This type of trail section, as well as the terrain. You have kind of rolling hill type on this road, so I can keep a pretty steady pace on the whole thing. It's good. Really cool waterfall. So that section there, very runnable. So once I get off the Daniels Ridge Trail, just need to be booking it basically the whole way, sub 7-minute miles. It's about 3 miles or so. So two from here. I believe this is where the aid station will be. Stomach's not feeling the greatest, so I guess that's to be expected with all the carbs consumed yesterday and today. So that's what doing these big efforts is, not just training your physical fitness, but nailing down hydration, nutrition, all that good stuff. Training your body to use the fuel that you're going to use on race day. It's never a good idea to try something new or do something for the first time in regards to your fueling. Gels, candy, some kind of drink mix. So it's good to do big efforts and train consuming your fuel. So on your left. Excuse me. Well, got about 5 minutes till Macy's about to pick me up. Right here, almost at the parking lot, fish hatchery. We did a sub 3:58 marathon, followed by 32 miles yesterday, almost 8,000 feet elevation. So, 2 big efforts. I'll take tomorrow. Three hours, 58 minutes, 15 seconds, 26.26 miles. About a 9:04 pace is what Strava says. So got an idea of what the whole course will look like come November the 15th. And that was the goal.